Vaughn Cassie, Dr. Steve, do you feel the Democratic apparatus chose Graham Platner to win back all their white male working class voters? If so, did they inadvertently choose someone that they felt represented this demographic? Vaughn, that's a great question. Dang. So that's a very good question. That's a very did Graham Platner, was he a mirror of how the Democrats see white working class men? In other words, white working class men are basically, Nazi sexual assaultists, rapists, whatever, whatever the latest accusation is. It's got to. It's got to. Yeah. No, that's very perceptive. It's got to. I think that's very, I love that. You're showing how Democrat psychology ended up getting embodied by Graham Platner. And what's their psychology? They see white working class men as a bunch of Nazi scum, women-hating scum. And so what did they do? They recruited a Nazi woman-hating scum as a candidate to try to reach out to that audience, to that constituency. Maine is inordinately white working class. Maine is as I understand, it's one of the whitest countries or states in the country, and it's also highly working class in terms of its economic and professional demographic. And so that must be how they view white working class folks up in Maine. They're just a bunch of women-hating Nazis, and Graham Platner was perfect for it. But of course, the pressure of it was too much when it all got exposed. He still hasn't dropped out, to my knowledge. He may have since the live stream began, but he's really holding this party hostage, is he not? I love it. That's a great question, Vaughn. Bravo. Rock Dog, still black pillish, Dr. Steve. We got the Communist Control Act in 1956. Trump and the DOJ could remove all these commie clowns from office. Now, why isn't the DOJ taking action? Good question. Now, in fairness, Trump has said they are going to be taking action. We will never allow communists to take over our country. So we just have to be patient and wait. You know this. You know the DOJ process is slow and arduous. We know that. You just have to you have to take your time with it. And just be patient and let the process play out. Again, that's what makes the presidency so cool. It's just executive orders. He cracks down on this thing. And again, what is it? It's the judiciary process. It's the legal process that tries to slow it all down. But I have a feeling he's gonna crack down for sure. Robo Guy, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know if the SAVE Act will get passed before the midterms with Thune trying to run out the clock. Any idea what Trump should do with the upcoming midterm convention, just in case? Yeah, it's a good question. Well, I mean, he's got EOs in place. He's signed EOs that have limited mail-in ballots. He's sending key DOJ and FBI figures to key precincts that have been inundated with accusations of fraud over the years. That's going to be happening. And again, I think he's got the voter ID. I think he's already signed, if I recall, the voter ID EO, or he's got one ready to go. But yeah, I mean, Thune has yet to learn that this is a new party. This isn't the party of parliamentarianism. This isn't the party of institutionalism. This is the party of fight, and win. That's Trumpism. Trumpism is using political power in such a way that guarantees you keep it. And of course, I mean, you could do that in corrupt ways like the Democrats are doing, or you could do it in ways that win the hearts and minds of the vast majority of the country. And MAGA has won the hearts and minds of the vast majority of the country. We have poll after poll after poll showing that. But most people, I mean, these are 80-20 issues. They want the border secured. They want mass deportations. They want manufacturing brought back. They want drill baby drill and energy independence. They want biological males kept out of women's sports. And they sure as heck want voter ID when someone goes to vote or register, and only citizens, verifiable citizens, registered to vote. These are all 80-20 issues. And Thune is dealing with the Senate that, again, is living in an old world where backroom deals dictate the values and interests and concerns that are defended in the halls of the elite. And what they have to learn now is we're in an era where the people are reasserting our values, interests, and concerns, and we expect them to implement those values, interests, concerns in past legislation. And it's Thune that's got to figure out how to bring someone like a Lisa Murkowski or Tom Tillis to the table. And if you got to buy their vote, you buy their vote, right? Don't you want this wonderful bridge, bring all these jobs, to your constituents? And by the way, it's going to have your name on it forever. There's ways of doing this, and Thune doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to know the art of the deal, and that's what's making Trump so upset. But I do think Trump has some. I think they could spin, at the very least, they could spin it from the vantage point of vote for the party where the vast majority are determined to get this SAVE Act passed, versus don't vote for the party where every single member, for the exception of Fetterman, depending on what day he gets up, he's going to turn Republican eventually, and then he'll vote with us most of the time. That's just the way a team player works, caucus member works. But versus the party where every member is voting against it. So there you go. Well, a question, Dr. Steve. When does Trump rightfully secure the 1972 gold medals for the men's basketball team against the Soviet Union to get an apology from the IOC? Thank you, Will. I don't know. You're ahead of me on that one, Will. Wow, that's from right field. I call it right field there. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it at all. So you have to inform me what's going on there. Robo Guy, I wish Trump and Mike Lee would just physically remove Thune, then constantly demanding on Truth Social and X. I don't think it's enough, and actual action needs to be taken. No, I hear you. It's hard to remove a Senate leader in that chamber. Getting rid of McCarthy in the House was quite the feat. It was pretty impressive, but getting rid of a Senate majority leader is very, very difficult. It's not going to happen. What you can do, he's up for re-election 2028. What you can do is primary him, get rid of him, and he's South Dakota, if I recall. They vote Republican by +30. It's a +30 red state. So what we're learning increasingly is that, and this is the lesson that John Cornyn of Texas learned the hard way, as did Bill Cassidy in Louisiana. In solid red states that vote Trump by double digits, we are not tolerating rhinos anymore. Rhinos are dead. We're going to get rid of Lisa Murkowski. It's just a matter of time. But rhinos are dead in solid red states. Solid red states are ground zero for turning the legislative branch into MAGA. Remember, MAGA is a presidential movement. It's an executive movement. Make America Great Again is Trump. So right now, this is where I'm sorry, I push back against my constitutional purists and libertarians. Right now, this is not a legislative movement. It is not translated into a congressional majority that is fully MAGA, or into a Senate that is fully MAGA in terms of the Republican Party. It hasn't translated. It is 100% executive driven, and it is EO driven. And as long as Supreme Court says those EOs are constitutional, dudes, Tom Massey on that, hit the road, man. I got no use for your obstructionism. We are fight, win through the executive branch. What we're trying to do is translate that kind of enthusiasm, power, and unity into a legislative movement. And the ground zero for that are solid red states. So Thune's days are numbered if he does not get this passed. He's going, I can assure you of that. He's going down, and he will be replaced by a very strong MAGA can, just the way John Cornyn is getting replaced by Ken Paxton, thoroughly MAGA. When I was at Mar-a-Lago, so was Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton has stood by Trump's side, and Trump has stood by Ken Paxton's side in all of their insane litigation problems and issues.